Alright, let's take a look at the parts. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the parts. Jags. And this is my QA1 shocks. Ooh. Thanks. QA1 shocks, as well as a Turbosmart manual boost controller. If you remember, my wastegate was opening up super early. I was only making like 30 psi, so right now it's just rigged to stay shut, which is, you know, alright for right now, but it would be good to get something a little bit more suited for the job. So, stickers, pliers. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So this is the 905. This is the ones for the rear. There we go, that's a nice looking shock. A little bit nicer than the DJM ones. So I just got the single adjustable, so this adjusts compression and rebound together. They're not separate, which obviously would be ideal. But for the price difference and, you know, it being a truck, I didn't feel that it was, you know, absolutely necessary. So we'll give it a go with these and see how it turns out. These are the 905s for the rear and the 507s for the front. These are intended for different applications, so they come with this T-bar installed. So for the HD trucks, you need to buy this separate bushing kit that will just replace that with bushings. So I'm using the same shock in both the passenger and driver side for the rear, and that's different than what I did for the DJM kit. But I measured and consulted with the QA1 techs, and these are the best shocks for this application. They'll work fine on both sides, hopefully. We'll check it out, and I'll let you guys know for sure. And here's the bushing material for up top on the stud there. So I'll rip them out of the package there and get started swapping that over. Okay, well, here we go. Look pretty nice. There's some extra hardware here. That's for these T-bar mounts, whatever, that's not applicable for my truck, so it's handy to have around. So this is the bushing kit that's got to go in there. So take that off. Need some external snap ring pliers. And I'll put the part number in the description for that. jack it up. Give us enough room, and those DJM shocks are super easy to squish. When you're putting these in, you want to make sure that you're leaving this knob somewhere that's easy to access so you can adjust it. Guess I forgot to film it on the other one, but just pushing the bushings in. You can leave the rubber bushing that's in there already, even though the kit comes with some new ones. This one should work. You just gotta push the new sleeve in once you've got the T-bar out, and super simple. Stick it in, then tap through with a hammer. So let's take a look at the roll pan. It started raining, so I moved it back inside. It stopped raining, but I'm still inside. Anyways, so I got the rear bumper pulled off as well as the receiver hitch. I will be taking some measurements to rebuild a new one. I've got the shock out of this side. It's a little bit annoying. You have to drop the sway bar or just detach it to get the shock bolt out, and right now there's a little bit of a tiny clearance issue with the QA1 shock body and the shock mount, so I'll just trim that up a little bit with a grinder, make a little bit more room. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got the shocks in all around, and I've adjusted them to 6 clicks. QA1, in their instructions here, they've got a little explanation on all the adjustments and stuff. So they say there's 18 clicks in total, and for they tell you for drag racing, maybe 0 to 6, up to aggressive handling, you want the full 13 to 18 clicks. So I'm going to start at 6, go drive around, see how that feels, and then I feel like on the street I'll bump it up a bit stiffer than that, just for a good hard aggressive handling, and then on the track I'll adjust it from there and see what gives me my best launch. But for now, let's move on to the roll pan and take a look at that. So in the roll pan kit, you get a light for your license plate, 2 screws that I believe go into these inserts, which hold the license plate on. And we've got 7 self-tapping metal screws for, I guess, what you use to attach the bed to. And then these 2 little guys here, which will hold the light on. So I'll figure that out. Maybe do the pre-assembly of this stuff and then size it up on the back end and see how that goes. Well, screwed the light in. It had pilot holes drilled and they were slightly too far apart, so it actually snapped that side of the light already. Not too worried about it, because this is like an incandescent light, not an LED. So it's like a really yellow light, and I'd probably like to swap that out to an LED sometime anyways. So we'll leave it at that for now. I'll pop these license plate tabs in. I will be wanting to pick up a flip-up license plate cover at some time, so that when I build a receiver that comes through here, that'll work with that. Look at that booty. That was weird, wasn't it? Okay. Take a look at that booty. There we go. So, roll pans installed. Shocks are installed, and I'm digging it. That exhaust does stick out a little bit more. Now it's kind of maybe on the obnoxious side. That bumper kind of hit it a little bit before. And I actually did really like a lot of you guys suggested in the comments of the previous video doing like a fender side or a bedside exit here. So like somewhere around here would be kind of cool. So I'm looking at maybe doing that. Maybe we'll see that upcoming. But yeah, more on the shocks. See if you got enough light under here. But yeah, so we got the QA1s on there, and I've been playing around with the settings a little bit, but overall outstanding with the performance on them. It's outstanding, like the difference that it makes in the ride. Like I've never been in a truck that rides as good as that does. So I've got them on setting 12 of 18 of the clicks there, and it's a really nice firm like performance kind of handling feel, but without being way too harsh on bumps and stuff like that. So I think that's great setting. That's where I've been daily driving it at. If I wanted it to be a little bit softer ride, I keep it down at like a 10, but it's crazy. Like I couldn't even comprehend it. Like the first time I was going around corners, on ramp, off ramps, with this suspension setup with the lowering kit and the sway bars and the shocks, all works together so well, and it just goes around corners like am I in a truck right now? Like what? It's crazy. But overall, very impressed, very happy with it. Those shocks are great. Again, the part numbers will be down in the description below. Keep in mind, the part numbers are for a truck with this DJM 3.5 lowering kit on it. Like it may work on other applications, but you're gonna want to check that out. Check that out and see if it'll work for your application, or if you like the shocks. Talk to the DJM techs, and they're super helpful. They may be able to hook you up with a different part number that'll work for maybe if you just got 2-inch or 3-inch shackles in the rear. Because I definitely recommend these shocks. They're pretty sweet. Yeah, still haven't had a chance to measure and design a new receiver hitch. Maybe I'll get around to that soon, but for the time being, I mean, I can't haul anything anyways, so you know, not too worried about it. You guys be like, oh, what's the point of having a truck? It's to look good and go fast. Who cares if you can't tow anything? Oh well. Maybe in the future too, airbag setup would give some load capacity back right now, because it does actually bottom out on some big bumps on the highway. But I mean, other than that, it's a pretty good ride. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. And I actually started a Facebook page called The Deezy. So I'll just be posting links to videos on there and pictures and stuff. It'll be kind of like a mix between Instagram and YouTube stuff just on Facebook. If you guys want to follow me there, give her. I'll put a link in that in the description, I guess, too. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'll probably make another video coming up soon with just like kind of a review, talking about all the handling, performance, and suspension stuff I've done recently, and just let you know what I think about it. But I'm pretty impressed, pretty happy with how things are going. But yeah, see you in the next one.